Hey guys, so this is the KZ AM16 and this is currently the best KZ in-ear monitor that I personally own. And this pair truly obliterates many other in-ear monitors that are far more expensive. So sit back, relax, and let me tell you why I absolutely love the KZ AM16. Now the KZ AM16 comes in this black packaging, nothing too fancy at all, and inside the box you get the warranty card, few pairs of different size silicone ear tips, the oxygen-free copper silver plated cable with 2-pin connectors on one end and a 3.5mm stereo jack on the other. And of course you get the KZ AM16 in-ear monitors themselves. Now as for the key specs, the KZ AM16 is a 16-driver in-ear monitor housing 8 balanced armatures per side, taking care of the entire audio spectrum. And it has an impedance of 15 ohms, making these really easy to drive through any device. But if you still want to make sure that these sound their very best without leaving anything in the tank, all you need is a portable DAC. Nothing too fancy or expensive, just something that can make sure that your in-ear monitors can perform to their full potential without leaving anything in the tank. And what you get is exactly what you paid for, which is high fidelity audio. And as always, the one that I personally use will be linked in the description below. Now the build is solid, with the shell made of high quality transparent resin with no jagged or sharp edges anywhere. And thanks to the transparent resin, you can actually see the balanced armatures inside, which is always pretty cool. Now the faceplate is all metal and seems like this has plenty of vents that should in a way help with the soundstage and ease the pressure on your ears during extended listening sessions. And I can vouch for that as these are ergonomic, giving you a snug fit with good passive noise isolation and no ear fatigue. Alright, now let's talk about the main criteria, which is the audio quality. Now, as you know, any sound that you hear is made of 3 major frequencies: the highs, the mids, and the lows. The highs are the treble response where the really sharp sounding instruments are, the mids where the vocals are, and the low end or the bass response. Alright, starting off with the highs or the treble response. The treble response on these are phenomenally good, with excellent detail retention, the perfect level of airiness thanks to the great treble extension, and overall a weighty and rich rendition of the highs without any sibilance or harshness. The instruments in the higher frequencies are beautifully layered and individually audible, which just makes this a pleasure to listen to, keeping their distinct and authentic tonality. Next up, we have the mid frequencies where the vocals are. Now the vocals on these are neutral with a touch of warmth, making them sound both balanced and rich. At peak volume, the upper mids may make female vocals a bit too sharp, but that could be just my perception and you may actually enjoy it if you enjoy that extra finesse in the vocals. Then again, thanks to this little emphasis on the upper mids, it adds that crispness in the vocals that makes certain tracks just come alive. Instruments sound excellent on these, packed with detail, richness, and heft, and add to that the impressive separation between them, and this just makes for a perfect companion for laid-back listening even on lower volume. And finally we get to the low end or the bass response. Now this is literally the improved bass or enhanced bass edition, and it absolutely lives up to it. The bass exhibits great texture, it's fast, and it doesn't bleed into the mids. The mid bass is hefty, making kick drums and bass guitars really shine with ample heft, and the sub-low rumble truly dominates, adding depth and dimension to the track. The low end is what bass heads would drool over thanks to the thick, thumpy and meaty bass that these can produce. Honestly, the bass on these are pretty wild. Now as for the soundstage, it is adequately wide with pretty good imaging where you can easily understand the position of instruments in a track, and yes, these would do an excellent job for gamers as well. Alright guys, just to summarize, the KZ AM16 is truly the best in-ear monitor I currently own, beating the Caster Pro and Vader Pro hands down in terms of resolution and overall quality. There, I said it. Of course, this is more expensive, but boy is it worth that extra bit. From simple music lovers to gamers who want a pair that is built like a tank, sounds phenomenally good and has great fit, the KZ AM16 is truly the entire package and gives many other in-ear monitors that are far more expensive a good run for their money. This absolutely has my seal of approval. So there you have it guys, that was my review of the KZ AM16. I hope you've enjoyed that. If you have any other questions regarding this, do hit me up in the comment section below. As always, the link to this, the DAC, many other in-ear monitors and audio accessories will be placed in the description for your convenience, and I would really appreciate if you use those links to make your purchase to help me run this channel so that I can produce more such high quality and helpful content just for you guys. So thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, share this video, leave a comment, and I'll catch you guys very soon in the next one. Cheers.